Hey friends, so late in the day, I thought I'll make a quick one regarding Monster Island, for all that visit my channel because I'm just been a really busy day. So, very quickly, this is beta, so obviously it's going to go through its tune up and learning that SG is going to pick up, and a refurbished, better version will come in, just like we had the experience of the War of Three Kingdoms. Now let's dive in. So basically, the moment I get into Monster Island, um, firstly, it's alliance quest. So all the alliance member collaborate, coordinate with each other. So that's where collaboration and coordination really comes into play in this particular one when one looks at it. So this is the moment I get into it. The center. This is the campsite. So where all where I come in and I basically am able to edit my team, and I am able to. The moment I come over here, apart from editing, all my battle items also get replenished automatically. So whenever all my heroes or certain hero dies, and I feel that I'm doing something wherever I will get into that, then I have to come back to the campsite and load up my battle items and change the heroes and so on and so forth as per the need. If some key hero dies, then I need to put in another. Say, for example, I'm using Taunt or any hero that is providing protection and buff, then I come back for the next one. So the one has to come back to the campsite. Then on the left side, you can see top, this is the energy. So I started with 500, and then there's a countdown below. At this countdown, 500 gets added, and the maximum I think that can be added is up to 1,000. So in case I have not used anything, and the addition is crossing 1,000, then it's lost. So the best is to make certain use. And one of the first things that I did with my first 500, because I had a busy day running around doing certain things, I just went into exploration. So I just explored these different, like, see, the moment I see over here, for example, if I'm going I'm currently in the campsite. So from there to reach over here, here is 17. So I reach over here, and the moment I want to go into this gray area, exploration, then it becomes, there is an addition of 25 island energy. So it's called the island energy, Monster Island energy. So from here, 17, I can reach in 17 island energy. Oh boy, that's one of the things that I'm going to give as a feedback. The moment I tap by mistake, also it gets used. It's so silly. So I'll just show. I'm just going over here and going to find out if there is something. Nothing. So that's how I did the first part of the exploration. And as I explored, I was able to open up a few spots for my team, and then the rest of the buddies went and did whatever they did. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show. So there is, um, this is more like our Titan. So there are these various monster spots that one can see. Horde, this one of the Alliance buddy is attacking. So these are like multiple monsters. There are 80, but one can kill only in the batch of 20. So you will discover that. They are called Horde. And then there are various, what happens is when I kill this, all the 80, and it becomes zero, like currently 20 has have been killed and 60 to 80 is left, out of the 80 is left. Once it becomes zero, then there is a very good chance of the horde dropping some key. So through the key, as you can see right up here, chest keys and treasure chests. So one can use a key and go and open up chests. And as you'll see, let me see if there is any. Yeah, so there is this one chest which is currently not open. So the moment there is a key, this chest gets opened, and the moment the chest is opened, you can see it's darkened and an open chest. I'm going to go and park myself back here. So that's the situation. of the Monster Island, and you basically go and you can see again a chest, an open chest over there. So the moment somebody gets keys, one opens the chest. So that's what the keys are for. I use them to open treasure chest and relic chest. And what do chests have? Treasure chests collected by me, alliance member. Rewards will be given at the end of the event based on the number of chests collected. So there are certain goodies there which become. Now, certain hordes or something has been killed. So there is a countdown that starts that after 4 hours, 54 minutes, this one will activate. Now, this is all the total points. So we as an alliance kill 14 star titans. So we have been put into hard, where the monsters are much, their slashes are much crazy. But there are three, difficulty levels: easy, medium, and hard. So depending on the titans that the alliance is killing, uh, the difficulty is being decided as was informed by the game. There is this toggle where one can see event info, leaderboard, rewards, and so on and so forth. So you can get an idea as to what is going to be there. Then Alliance info. So this is the detail of all the activity that has happened, and the hero roster. So that's my personal thing. Then there is this map. So here I can actually see where I am and get an idea as to which are the areas that have been explored, which are the water bodies, and one can very clearly see that the upper portion, and I can tap there. So automatically I land up over there, and I can see, and if I want to explore, or I can tap on the far other side and one can see what's going on. Also, there is numerics and alphabets. So one gets an idea as to whether one, that gives an idea to give a code like A1 is right up here and I9 is right here. And in between, you can actually basically look at things like D3. So I tap right here and that's D3. So that gives an idea as to what one can, because you'll see a horde, Gavra defeated a horde in D3. So the horde has been defeated somewhere over here. So that gives, and there's a countdown going on over here. So that's the way one can navigate the map. Relics. Now, what are the relics that are available? All this relic gives all heroes 5% HP every time a hero casts their special skill. Then there is a relic which gives plus 25% defense and then plus 25% attack. So there are these relics available. Now this, I'm moving on an examine mode, which means I won't make the mistake of tapping somewhere and it becomes an issue. So that's there. I'm in the campsite and I use this to move around on an examine mode. So that's that. So, and I tap it again, I go back into the normal play mode. So this is Monster Island. My personal feel, I remember testing this in beta and we were doing the easy one, which was much easy. That I used to feel bored of it being very easy. In hard, I'm feeling a little boredom has started creeping in because there's too much to do today. So that's that, and also there is this challenge event coming in tomorrow. Typically, what will happen is till the weekend things become a little hectic within the game. So that also comes in, in a crazy manner. So I don't know whether it's a good idea to have this Monster Island beta, even though it's beta. It's to be done during the same portion of the week that involves the challenge event. But fortunately, it's going to be, I think it's about a day and a half, a little less than a day and a half left. So it should be done before the event really gets into. So I think it's more of a creative pressure, I'm realizing also, but it's just too many things to do. So that's the Monster Island. There is a good write-up that has been, shared by what is by a few people on the Empires and Puzzles forums. So you can just, search there, and there's a detailed explanation and so on and so forth created there. Then there is a fellow player by the name of Cynic. I cannot remember the full name, so let me just check. So you can, read that write up. That can give some kind of a idea for those who would like to, apart from the visual, read something. But this is in a short talk what the Monster Island is. The benefit of doing the Monster Island is that you'll get rewards, but the cost is there's a lot of battle items that you're going to consume. So each player needs to decide how much one wants to participate and do things, whether there is a cost benefit analysis and so on and so forth. And plus, there is a huge amount of time also, because there is time consumption that's going to happen as part of the game. So that's that. I will speak maybe more later based on how I feel, or what if something new has come up. But that's about it. You see these monsters, these are like the regular titans. That's it. So you'll have to use the typical titan teams to go and whack them, the battle items to go and whack them. So that's that. I hope you enjoy Monster Island, and see you in the next video. Cheers.